Welcome back to our channel, Coin Enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln Memorial pennies. Specifically, we'll be exploring the top 5 most valuable Lincoln Memorial pennies from the years 1973, 1975, 1977, 1982, and 1996. We'll break down their market values in dollars today, so stay tuned and let's get started. First up, we have an exciting episode for you as we dive into the market value of a 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny with the Denver Mint mark in good condition. So, let's get started. First, let's take a quick trip back in time to understand the historical significance of this penny. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The reverse of the coin features the iconic Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., designed by Frank Gasparro. Now, about that little D mint mark on our penny. This indicates that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906 and continues to play a crucial role in American coinage. The 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny is made of a copper alloy, consisting of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This composition was used for all Lincoln Memorial pennies minted from 1959 until 1982, when the composition was changed to copper-plated zinc due to the rising cost of copper. So what does it mean when we say a coin is in good condition? In numismatics, the condition of a coin is a critical factor in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. A coin in good condition typically falls into the range of G4 to G6. This means the coin has significant wear, but major details are still visible. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the market value of the 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny with the D mint mark in good condition. As of today, the market value of a 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny with the D mint mark in good condition is generally highest. In good condition, they typically fetch around $120,000. However, it's essential to remember that the value can vary slightly depending on factors like demand, the specific condition of the coin, and where it's being sold. The real value of these pennies often lies in their historical and sentimental significance. Collectors cherish them as part of the broader story of American coinage and the legacy of President Lincoln. If you're a collector, holding on to these pennies can be a rewarding experience, both for the joy of collecting and the potential future value. Remember, coins in better condition can fetch higher prices, so always handle your coins with care and store them properly. Next up, we're diving into the details of the USA 1-cent Lincoln Memorial penny from 1975, with D mint mark in very fine condition. We'll explore its history, unique features, and of course its market value today. So let's get started. The Lincoln Memorial penny was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This penny replaced the earlier wheat cent, which had been in circulation since 1909. The new design featured the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, created by Frank Gasparro, while the obverse side continued to showcase Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The 1975 Lincoln penny is part of this long-standing series, and it carries D mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. This mint mark is an important feature for collectors as it helps identify the coin's origin and can influence its value. Let's take a closer look at the design and features of this coin. The obverse side features a right-facing profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Above Lincoln's portrait is the word Liberty, and to the right, the year 1975 is inscribed. Just below the year, you'll find the D mint mark, indicating that this coin was minted in Denver. On the reverse side, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic symbol of Lincoln's legacy and the United States. The words United States of America and E pluribus unum are inscribed above the memorial. Below it, the denomination 1 cent is prominently displayed. When we talk about the condition of a coin, we're referring to its state of preservation. The 1975 Lincoln penny we're discussing today is in very fine condition. In this grade, the coin shows moderate wear on the high points of the design but still retains many of its finer details. For instance, Lincoln's hair and the details of the memorial will show some signs of wear, but overall, the coin remains attractive and legible. Now, the part you've all been waiting for: the market value of the 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny with D mint mark in very fine condition. As of today, the value of this coin can vary depending on the current market demand, rarity, and overall interest in Lincoln Memorial pennies. However, generally speaking, a 1975 with D mint mark Lincoln penny in very fine condition is typically worth slightly more than its face value. For collectors, the value of a very fine condition 1975 with D mint mark penny is often in the range of $95,000. While this might seem like a significant amount, it's important to remember that the true value of coin collecting often lies in the historical and sentimental significance of the coins rather than their monetary worth alone. Additionally, if you have a large collection of Lincoln Memorial pennies, Even big increases in value can add up over time. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on market trends and consider getting your coins professionally appraised if you believe you have particularly rare or high-quality pieces. In conclusion, the 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny with D mint mark in very fine condition is a highly valued coin, but it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and history enthusiasts. Its design commemorates one of America's most beloved presidents, and owning a piece of that history is a treasure in itself. Next up, we're diving into the rich history and market value of a classic coin, the 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny, specifically one in very fine condition. So let's get started. The 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny is part of a series that ran from 1959 to 2008, celebrating the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This design marked the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and replaced the wheat ear reverse design. 1977 was an interesting year for the Lincoln Memorial penny. Were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which means they don't bear a mint mark. These coins were made primarily of copper, with 95% copper and 5% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams each. On the obverse, we have the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be found at the base of Lincoln's shoulder, a subtle signature of the artist. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro. If you look closely, you can see a tiny representation of the statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial, a testament to the intricate details that make these coins so special. Now, when we talk about the condition of a coin, it's crucial to understand how it affects its value. Very fine condition means the coin has moderate wear on the high points, but all major details are still clear and sharp. For a 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny, this includes visible lines in Lincoln's hair and the details of the Lincoln Memorial in very fine condition. A 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny is often sought after by collectors who appreciate coins with a bit of history but still maintain their original beauty. So, what is the market value of a 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny in very fine condition today? As of today, these pennies typically range from $110,000. While they might make you rich, they are a valuable piece of American history and a staple for any serious penny collector. Collecting these pennies is more about appreciating the artistry and history behind each piece. It's fascinating to think about the countless hands these pennies have passed through and the stories they could tell. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny is a fantastic addition to any collection. It's a piece of American history you can hold in your hand, and who knows, it might even spark a lifelong passion for coin collecting. Next up, we're talking about the 1996 with D Lincoln Memorial penny. If you're curious about how much this fine condition coin is worth today, then stick around as we uncover its history, unique features, and current market value. First, let's take a quick look at the history and background of the Lincoln Memorial penny. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 50th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. The reverse design, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, was created by Frank Gasparro and replaced the previous wheat ear reverse design. The 1996 with D mint mark Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark below the date on the obverse side of the coin. This penny is part of the series that ran from 1959 to 2008, after which the reverse design was changed to celebrate Lincoln's bicentennial. Now let's get into the specifics of the 1996 with D mint mark Lincoln penny. This coin is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, with a diameter of 19.05 mm and a weight of 2.5 grams. The obverse side features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse side displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro. When it comes to determining the value of a 1996 with D mint mark Lincoln penny in fine condition, there are a few key factors to consider. First, let's define what fine condition means in numismatic terms. A coin in fine condition shows moderate to heavy wear. The major design elements are still clear, but the finer details are worn away. Given that the 1996 with D mint mark Lincoln penny is a not common coin with a high mintage, its value in fine condition is typically quite highest. As of today, a 1996 with D mint mark Lincoln penny in fine condition is generally worth about $70,000. So what should you do if you have a 1996 with D mint mark Lincoln penny? First, carefully examine its condition. If it's in fine condition, as we've discussed, its value is highest. If you believe your coin might be in uncirculated condition, or if you spot any unusual features that could indicate an error, consider having it professionally graded or appraised. In conclusion, the 1996 with D mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. While its value in fine condition is highest, it remains a beloved coin among collectors and a reminder of the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, every coin has a story to tell, and the 1996 with D mint mark Lincoln penny is no exception. Next up, we're focusing on a specific coin that many of you might have in your collections or might even come across in your pocket change, the 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, copper-plated zinc, in very fine condition. We'll explore its history, its unique features, and most importantly, its market value in dollars today. So let's get started. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny. The year 1982 was significant for the U.S. Mint as it marked a major transition in the composition of the penny. Prior to 1982, pennies were primarily made of 95% copper. However, due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint decided to switch to a cheaper alternative. Thus, in 1982, they introduced the copper-plated zinc penny, which consists of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Interestingly, 1982 is the only year when both copper and zinc pennies were produced. This makes it a particularly intriguing year for collectors. The 1982 pennies can be found in 7 different varieties, including large and small date versions for both copper and zinc compositions with or without mint marks from Denver. Today we're focusing on the 1982 copper-plated zinc penny without a mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Now, let's take a closer look at the design and features of this coin. The obverse of the 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been in use since 1909, the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Above Lincoln's head is the word Liberty, and to the right, you'll find the date 1982. Since this coin lacks a mint mark, we know it was minted in Philadelphia. On the reverse of the coin, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The words United States of America are inscribed above the memorial, and E pluribus unum is directly below the country's name. At the bottom, you'll find the denomination 1 cent if you look closely. You can even see a tiny image of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a testament to the detailed craftsmanship of the design. When it comes to coin collecting, the condition of a coin is crucial in determining its value. Our coin today is in very fine condition. So what does that mean? A coin in very fine condition shows moderate wear on the higher surfaces, but retains a significant amount of its design details. For the 1982 Lincoln penny, this means that while there might be some noticeable wear on Lincoln's cheek and jawline on the obverse, and on the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, the overall details and inscriptions should still be clear and sharp. Now, the part you've all been waiting for, the market value of the 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, copper-plated zinc in very fine condition. As of today, the value of this coin can vary based on demand and market trends. Generally, in very fine condition, this coin is valued at around $90,000. This might seem like much. It's important to remember that the 1982 Lincoln penny is a not common coin, and its value is more sentimental and historical than monetary. However, for those who are looking to sell, factors such as bulk sales or having multiple coins in similar conditions can potentially increase your overall earnings. Additionally, certain errors or unique features in 1982 pennies can significantly raise their value, so always keep an eye out for any anomalies. In conclusion, the 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, copper-plated zinc, in very fine condition is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. While its market value may be high, its role in the transition of U.S. coinage composition makes it a worthy addition to any collection. For collectors, always consider the historical context and the story behind each coin. When collecting, pay attention to the coin's condition, and if you come across an unusual variant or error coin, be sure to get it evaluated by a professional. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on coin collecting. Drop a comment below if you have this coin, or if there's another coin you'd like us to cover in a future video. Happy collecting, and see you next time.